On Friday, June 10th, the Accessibility and Advocacy Committee of the Athens City Commission on Disabilities hosted its annual Walk, Talk, and Roll event to review accessibility issues and advances in Uptown Athens. Committee members Davey McNally and Rob Delac led participants from 12 West Stimson Avenue to the Armory Park to show and report accessibility issues and areas where progress has been made. The walk ended with pizza in the park.
My name is Davey McNally. I'm the chairperson for the Athens City Commission on Disabilities. Walk, Talk, and Roll began about 3 years ago. Rob Delac, who's on our Accessibility Committee, was doing walks throughout uptown to talk about other issues such as bicycling and business accessibility and that kind of thing. And through that, he suggested, why don't we do this for the Disability Commission as well and talk specifically about accessibility? So the sidewalk on Stimson used to just dead end, and I would have to go all the way back to the beginning of the street to be able to get to where I'm going and go in the street, and that was my only way. Now it's comfortable, easy to get around. The crosswalks are well done. The truncated domes to let people know how to cross the street who are blind or have visual impairments. It's just great. It really makes a lot of sense. Our second reason for doing the Walk, Talk, and Roll is to highlight areas that need improvement. So some of those areas are, Uptown Athens has a lot of 1 or 2 steps to get into the building. For me, that means it's inaccessible. I can't get up there. I can't be carried. It doesn't work like that. So through redoing the sidewalks, you're able to create a slope so that buildings are accessible, or you can do a 2-tiered sidewalk to make buildings accessible. So in order for Athens to be more accessible, a lot of the onus of accessibility is on building and business owners. So what needs to happen is, as a best practice, we need to have really good communication. We can't just expect a business owner who's really busy to know what to do in certain situations. We need to be able to provide them information about accessibility, about ramps, about entry into the building, but not just that. We want to be able to provide information about training, how best to offer accommodations, how to ask where people want to sit, what they're comfortable with. And those are great questions to ask when someone enters a building or facility. A lot of disabilities are maybe invisible or things that you don't notice just looking at someone. So asking those questions to any customer who calls in is a great best practice to be able to share accessibility. And a lot of that is just staff training, sharing that information, and that's what we also hope to be helpful for.
My name is Diane Bouvier, and I'm on the Athens City Commission on Disabilities. And I have a few different roles. One is I'm the co-chair for the commission. I'm also the co-chair for the Accessibility and Advocacy Committee. And the third role is that I am the mayor's designee. And in that role, I meet with the mayor quarterly to give him updates on what the city commission is doing and to get feedback from him on what the city is doing so that we can work in collaboration. I think one of the main things that I like about working with the city, and it's sort of evident in this kind of event, is that the city is really supportive of the work that we do.
Everything we really wanted to do with the Walk, Talk, and Roll is to highlight how businesses have made themselves more accessible. We've worked with a lot of different businesses to help them think about ramps, to think about doorbells, to think about just putting signage up.
The walk made a few stops along places in Uptown Athens where store owners have installed more accessible entrances to their stores, such as Passionworks, Zoe, and Casanueva. For more information on the Accessibility and Advocacy Committee and how you can make Athens a more accessible place, visit the Athens City website.